Okay, guys, it's time to do the first installment for the rig report for the Edmonton Oilers 24-25 NHL season. Those of you guys who don't understand how the rig report works or are new to the channel, it's very simple mathematics. I basically collaborate certain stats like your penalty kill, your power play, your face-off win percentage, goals for, goals against, save percentage, you name it. And then I do a massive collaboration average grade of all those aspects. And it's really simple. If you're first or second in the league on a particular item, you get an A+. If you are 31st or 32nd in the league, you get a fail. It's just that simple. So I'm going to compare this to how they did in the month of April 2024, which was the last time I did this, and see where the Oilers rank today. All right, so when it comes to the point percentage, in April they scored a B, which was not bad. I wouldn't complain about, but they were starting to slip, if you do remember. They were on fire in January. I believe it was January of last year where they went on that 16-game winning streak before losing to the Vegas Golden Knights. But in April, the Oilers were ranked 12th in the league. However, they would move down to 19th to open the season. So they basically dropped a full letter, as they are now a C for point percentage in the league. When it comes to shots for, they were an A+ in April. No cause for concern, as the Oilers have fallen ever so slightly to third. So they just lose the plus sign, but they are still an A in that aspect. When it comes to shots against, this stat is the bright light for the Edmonton Oilers, as they went from 25th in April to 13th in October, giving them a B from a D+. So pretty good increase there. In April of 24, the Edmonton Oilers power play was actually really not doing so well, considering that this team in 22-23 had, basically were setting NHL records for their power play on how strong it was. So it went from a D-, and this month they are a D. So there's actually, believe it or not, from April, slight improvement on the power play. Even though it doesn't feel like it, there actually was. The penalty kill was a B-. Special teams have been, in general, absolutely brutal for the Edmonton Oilers so far this season, as they have the second worst PK in the league. This stat needs to get better. It's a fail. 100%. The penalty kill right now is failing the Oilers. They need to improve that stat 100%. Goals for, A- in April of 2024. Connor, Leon, Nude, Zach are all struggling to find the twine this year so far, and with additional scoring from Victor Arvidsson and Jeff Skinner, they should be ransacking the net, but are not. This one does not make any sense to me whatsoever. I can't give you guys enough reason why this is happening. This is just, they're getting the shots, but they're just not going in for them. So they actually fell to a D- in this category. Quite a significant drop-off. In April of 24, they were a D+ for goals against. Defensively, with exception to the PK, the Oilers appear to be improving. However, a lot more work is needed, as they are now a C for goals against. When it comes to the save percentage, goaltending seems to remain extremely inconsistent, and this is for the last 5 years. This is when Mika Koskinen was still on the team. This is one area that the Edmonton Oilers can't seem to get a grasp on. Stu would lay an egg one game and then get a shutout the next night against the Penguins, stopping 25 shots. So I just want to see some consistency in the right way, some consistency winning. That's one thing that Stuart Skinner has to find and get a grasp on his game, is his consistency. So from a C- last April, they went to a D for the month of October, as Skinner had some rough nights. Even though he had one shutout against Pittsburgh, he's had a rough go so far. Face-off win percentage, they got an A+ back in April. Draisaitl and Henrique remain formidable foes to opponents on the dot as the Oilers remain at the top despite a slight drop-off, and they are now an A in that category. So what is the overall grade for the month of October? When I add up all these things and where they ranked, I am giving them a C. So yes, they need to improve. They need to get a little bit more consistent with the goaltending. They got to figure out something about the PK. That is their Achilles heel right now. And even their power play has to get going. But we'll see. Now with Connor out for a bit, we'll see if Leo can lead these guys in the right direction. Anyway, guys, that is the Rig Report for October 2024.